Shalom, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Baha Rakah Kwadash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone, GMS, who continue to rule and teach our people well through the Spirit, leading the flock by example, and whom I learned this 100% truth from, through the grace and mercy of Yahweh Shai Shai. Peace, blessings, and mercy to the Akim, pushing this gospel, this good news, throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their life for Yahweh Shai's sake, doing it in sincerity and in honesty. Adon Ratazah, which means Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying, and may the blessing of election fall upon your household. All right, and peace, blessings to the mercy. Peace, blessing, and mercy to the Bayath Shah Dabarah, the house of David. So, you've got this group Sicarii. All right. This Israelite group Sicarii, selling Hebrew prayer requests and, Hebrew names, all right, making money off of the truth, okay, monetizing the truth, man, and these guys are wolves in sheep's clothing, all right, falsely ministering the word for their own personal gain, all right, and do we believe that there may be some sincere elect among them? Yes, all right, and in due time, Yahweh Shai, will bring them back into the true fold, okay, all right. The Lord is going to sift, those who are His elect, okay. So yeah, they're making money off, monetizing, their Hebrew, Hebrew prayers, Hebrew names, clothing, all sorts of paraphernalia for the truth's sake, man, and that's going off. They're really no different to them Christian pastors. You got those Christian gospel channels on TV, selling everything, booklets, pamphlets, all sorts. You see, we're warning our people, about these money grabbers, man. All right, Sicarii charging for t-shirts with fringes on them, okay, charging for breakdowns. Which we learn for free, and even they learn for free. All right. So who are they to charge? You see, and they're not the only group, that's doing this. All right. They're not the only group at all. This is Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 23, and it reads, "Buy the truth and sell it not, also wisdom and instruction and understanding." That's right, and what it means to buy the truth, okay, with our time, okay, learning, the scriptures, okay. That's how we buy the truth, man, by giving our time to it and learning it and not selling and charging for breakdowns and prayer requests, man, okay. So, go to the book of 1 Timothy. Chapter 6 and verse 1, all right, and look at the subheading, all right, instructions to those who minister, and the word minister means to serve, you see, and this group is waxing worse and worse, man, all right. It says, verse 1 reads, "Let as many servants as are under the yoke count their own masters worthy of all honor, that the name of Yahweh Shai and his doctrine be not blasphemed." You see that, okay. Now, we know tithing is part of our law, right, and our heritage, but these men have gone overboard, all right, that it's become a snare and a temptation, okay. And they're giving the ministry a bad name, you see. But let's jump down to verse 6. "But godliness with contentment is great gain." All right. "For we brought nothing into this world, and it's certain we can carry nothing out." That's right, we didn't give ourselves His truth. Okay. "And having food and raiment, let us be there with content." Verse 9 reads, "But they that were rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition." You see? They got their Sicarii varsity course, to pay and enrolling. All right. To learn the truth. All right. Going off. They got marriage counseling as well. You know, so these guys are worldly, right? Plus they're making a killing off this ministry, man. All right, incorporating in the world into this ministry. Okay, you see, so it's like they made their nest here, man. You see, they really don't want Yahushua to come back and rule. Which really, if you go back, the ancient Sicarii weren't even true followers of Yahushua, man. All right. Verse 10 reads, "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows." All right, that's right. The love of money is the problem, because we all need money to survive. Okay, you know, money is a defense. All right, but when you're, making rap albums and selling oils and perfumes and clothes, which nothing is wrong with that if you have your business on the side. But if you're using the truth to make money and utilizing the truth for your business, then it's a major problem, like what these guys are doing. All right, so this is a rebuke lesson for them. All right, and Chief Priest Alazar knows this. All right, all right. Oh, and don't forget that they're selling tickets to the Passover as well, and that's going off. That's a whole another thing. Okay, the Sicarii even have a wrestling promotion going on within the ministry too, man. You see, so everything's being revealed, man. Let's get the book of Micah, chapter 3, and verse 11. All right, which reads, "The heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire, and the prophets thereof divine for money. Yet will they lean upon the Lord Yahweh and say, Is not the Lord Yahweh among us? None evil can come upon us." You see? And even in the Christian church, you have that collection plate being passed around, man. You see? And all that money, man, the pastor gets, all right, goes home with a brand new Mercedes-Benz, money into his pockets, man, while the congregation left with nothing. All right? But we have seen this with certain Israelite groups, all right, who understand and know better, okay, purposely doing these things, right? Now, some brothers were given Hebrew names by an elder or another brother. Some chose Hebrew names for themselves. Guess what? It was free, all right? Same with praying, man, right? And scriptures talk about prayer without ceasing, okay? We pray for another, we pray for ourselves, pray for one another for free. Right, but these guys are charging, man, just like those prosperity pastors. Okay, we've been given the breakdowns and teachings for free by the elder apostles of Great Millstone, man. Okay, and they never charged. Okay, that's why we should follow their examples, right? Because the Lord set them up. Okay, all this knowledge was made available through the unicorn, the internet. All right, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, right, was made available to us for free, man. Okay, let's get the book of Matthew chapter 10. Okay, Matthew chapter 10 verse 5. "These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter you not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel." Right, this teaching is exclusively for our people, so-called Negroes, all right, and indigenous people of North, Central, and South America, man. All right, you or the heathens are just going to hear the prophecies of what's going to happen. We're declaring it unto you through the Spirit. Okay, verse 7. "And as you go, preach, saying, The kingdom of heaven is at hand." Right, and that's what we're telling our people, man. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Yahushua is close to returning, and he's going to return in this final generation, man. Okay, our rulership is near upon us. All right, verse 8. "Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers," is the point. "Raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely you have received," right, this word, freely give. You see? And when Yahushua was on the scene performing miracles, did he charge for it? Hell no. He did it freely. Yahushua did not charge us for the truth, man. Okay? Whatsoever. This doctrine is from above. Verse 9, provide neither gold nor silver nor brass in your purses. You see? None of that is needed. It is not necessary. Okay? get the definition of the word monetize. Okay. Many more, scriptures could be brought out, all right? So the Oxford Dictionary definition of the word monetize on Google Chrome, okay?
Monetize.
It goes into earn revenue from an asset business. That's right. And even when you may click on certain Sicarii videos, you've got adverts on, all right? You've got Sicarii membership, things like that, super chats, okay? Only members can get, and that costs money. You have to pay to be a member and things like that. All right. See, so they're lessons. They have, they're making revenue from that, money from that, convert into or express in the form of currency. So everything they're doing, man, is money for them, man. Okay. All right. They'll be doing debates, things like that, for fame, for popularity and things like that, man. All right. That's why we're sort of heavily focused on prophecy as well. All right. Comes from the, it says convert or adapt a society economy to trade based on the exchange of money, right? You go back to the origin of the word from the Latin moneta, all right? Money from French, monetizer, okay? And that's what these guys are doing, man, okay? All right, so let's go back to the blue letter. All right. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 18. Then shall you return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth Yahweh and him that serveth him not. You see, and that's why it's up to us, to determine who, which group, has the truth, man. Okay, because it's clearly, these guys have leavened in their doctrine, man. Okay. And really, Great Millstone is the only camp, really, and their affiliates that, get on other groups and rebuke them. You see? So I have to, discern who's teaching for filthy lucre. Well, really, it's pronounced lucre, all right? Who's, teaching for filthy lucre's sake. You see? Oops. First Peter chapter 5, verse 2. Feed the flock of Yahweh which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind. Right, when you get the Greek word for the word lucre. Okay.
Strong's G 147. Ice hakerdos. Ice hakerdos.
It says eagerness for base gain. You see? For gain, man. It's for money's sake. That's what they're doing it for, man, because they've got an agenda. You see? So these guys are deceptive, man. Very deceptive. All right. Let's get Jeremiah chapter 23 and start at verse 1. All right. It says, woe, meaning destruction, be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord. You see? Woe meaning destruction, evil unto you, man. They're giving the ministry of the Lord and putting it into a bad light, man. Basically making the ministry to be blamed. All right. The Lord did not instruct his word to go out like that. All right. They're no different to Joel Osteen and T.D. Jakes, who are millionaires. All right. Now you have Hebrew Israelites taking advantage of the congregation, robbing them of the knowledge of the scriptures, man. And I'll say this. Here it is. You've been given the truth through the mercy and grace of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and I charge it on top of that, man. See? That's what angered Yahushai. Okay? Let's go straight to the point. John chapter 2, verse 15. And when he had made a scourge of small cords, he drove them out, drove all out of the temple and the sheep and the oxen and poured out the changes, money, and overthrew the tables, man. You see? In fact, when you go up, and the Jews' Passover was at hand, and Yahushua went up to Jerusalem and found in the temple those that sold oxen and sheep and doves and the changes of money sitting. You see? And when he had made a scourge of small cords, man, Yahushua got mad and drove them out, man. Whipped him and drove them out. You see? And it's like these guys are coming back in that lot. You see? Verse 16, and said unto them that sold doves, take these things hence, make not my father's house and house of merchandise. That's what these guys are doing. It's clear. It's absolutely clear. Crystal clear. All right? Go on their website and you'll see selling baby onesies for so much money. Jackets, whatever. All right? All sorts. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you. Right? And it's clear it's these guys who privately shall bring in damnable heresies, even in denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. Right? And many shall follow their pernicious ways, you see. So a lot of them are going to follow their ways, man. Okay? The blind lead the blind, the both shall fall into a ditch. You know? By reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. And through covetousness shall they with feigned words make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumbereth not. You see? Alright. So yeah, that's what these guys are doing, man. So I don't want Ratazar, this lesson was encouraging, uplifting, and informative, and edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. Going to end it there. In closing, Kal Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahshai, Bahat Rakak Kodash, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Mawathla Babal. Shalom to the elect.